The majority of the breeds, while the litters are generally healthy, have maybe 1 to 3 puppies that need a little bit of extra care to ensure that they emerge from the first 3 days of life stronger and catch up with their litter mates. For breeds that normally produce healthy litters, it is important to sort the litters into 3 categories. Your biggest and healthiest puppies, at or above average birth weight, feeding well, moving well, indicating that they're ready to feed, presenting nothing that gives you anything to worry about. These puppies can be in the incubator for the first 3 feedings to get to the right internal temperature when they're processing colostrum. Then puppies can be moved to a warmed whelping box. There's no reason for a puppy at risk to be breathing the CO2 of a healthy puppy any longer than they have to. The next category, you probably just want to watch them a little bit more to be sure. These puppies are at or near the normal birth weight, and they're healthy, but maybe not as obvious as your biggest, healthiest, and most vigorous puppies. So they might be in the incubator another 3 to 5 more feedings, and you can watch them. This allows the puppies to better digest their nutrition, as the mother's milk contains more calories, more nutrition, and less colostrum. And you'll see them get stronger over the next 8 hours or so in the incubator and prove to you that they should not be on your worry list. Sometimes one will show that they would benefit from being in the incubator a little longer. The third category are those that are definitely in need of a little bit more help. Small for gestational age puppies, for example, generally defined as less than half of the normal birth weight, these puppies can have extreme difficulties thermoregulating. In some cases, breeders have lost 90% or more of small for gestational age puppies in the first days of life without Puppywarmer. Once they incorporate Puppywarmer into their care, they have often saved 90% or more of the small for gestational age puppies. Traditionally, this is an incredibly difficult puppy to save. Small for gestational age puppies can return to their litter mates as soon as 3 to 5 days. Our own Elvis, the director of fluffiness with Puppywarmer, was born 1.8 ounces, 1/4 the size of his litter mates. Elvis was in the incubator for 7 weeks before he could regulate his own temperature. Elvis is almost 8 years old at the time of this writing and does agility, lure coursing, and seems to be a very effective communicator with his Sheltie stare. Another group of puppies that traditionally need more help are gasping or hypoxic puppies. Often those are the first or last born. The firstborn puppies often had the best feeding lines in the womb and have broader shoulders. They make the birthing process easier on puppies to follow, but the birthing process can be very difficult for the firstborn larger puppies. During the extended birthing process these puppies experience, they deplete much of their own oxygen supply. Similarly, puppies late in the birthing process of a large litter can also be born hypoxic due to the mother dog's fatigue, resulting in less of an ability to push. Clear out the lungs as you normally would and apply oxygen around 1.0 to 1.6 liters per minute to the snout of the puppies. In most cases, they'll pink up in 45 to 90 seconds and then should be placed in the incubator close to where the oxygen line is. Worry less about the exact flow rate and more about applying the oxygen immediately. Seconds count. The gasping reflex will help return oxygen to their cells. Hypoxic puppies should stay in the incubator, except for feeding, for at least 8 hours after they start acting normally outside of the Puppywarmer and the oxygen-rich environment. Another category is puppies that aren't feeding well. The right internal temperature and oxygen-rich environment will increase feeding vigor. Lethargic puppies and puppies not moving well also require more care. The correct internal temperature and oxygen enrichment will help the puppy feed more vigorously, improving energy level. These puppies often rejoin their litter mates within 48 hours, but condition rather than time is the primary determinant. These descriptions are intended so that you can think about past litters you've had and see if you can identify what you would have treated these puppies for in previous litters. If you have questions about Puppywarmer incubators, call us between 8 and 5 Eastern Time at 269-568-3450 or email customercare@puppywarmer.com. Now let's go save some puppies.